Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final episode of our Starfinder Drift Crisis live play. It is the final episode that is both very exciting and also very scary and a little sad. My name is Alex Speidel, he, him. I am your GM for this adventure that we've been having today, and this is my final time joining you as GM for now. With me are my four players who I have put through the ringer these past 7 episodes, and who will now finally, hopefully, get some catharsis as they get to punch some nasty people in the face. My wonderful players, it's lovely to see you all and wonderful to know what I have in store for you. If you would be so kind as to introduce yourselves to the folks at home one final time, beginning with Michelle. Hello, how are you? Are you excited for the end?
I'm so excited for the end, a little scared also, like you mentioned. Got the butterflies in my tummy. I am Michelle Bradley. You can find me on the internet at I am Chubby Bunny. My pronouns are she, her, and my character also has the same pronouns as me. Her name is Camembert, and if you're watching this episode and it's your first one, it's out of order, but guess what? It's probably gonna be the best one. You're fine. Camembert is a precog. She is a skittermander. She loves wine. She loves clipboards. She loves to punch capitalism in the face, and she likes tiny, weird little shoes with little tiny spike heels. And I don't know, maybe her and Roberto have something. We're not sure about that right now. Anyway, that's what's happening with me.
Too early to say. Fantastic. Next up, London. Hello, how are you feeling about the finale here?
I am excited about the finale. It's been a journey, literally and figuratively, but I think I'm ready for it. I hope so, at least. Hello, internets. My name is London. I'm playing Tam Kalens. We use he, him pronouns. Tam is a biohacker halfling, if you will. And you can find me on the internet at London Carlisle. That's me.
Fantastic. Next up, hello, Chelsea. How are you feeling about our finale here?
Hi, Alex. I'm feeling good. I get to, share some lovely words with my boss. And speaking of sharing words, hi, I'm ChelseaBytes. My pronouns are she, her, and they are the same for my character, Hopper, the Lashunta mystic that is probably going to not customer service this episode. Probably going to let her real voice out for a bit. It's going to be great.
My goodness. And last but certainly not least, Jim, hello. How are you feeling about our final episode?
Feeling pretty good. I feel like, Gary has had a very long day at work. And, I think there's a mistaken impression that Gary always wants to punch things. And that's not necessarily true. It's just that it's a perfectly acceptable outcome, and, hey, this is what they've chosen. They've brought these punches upon themselves, so here they come.
Sometimes people just need punching. It's very true. Well, when last we left our heroes, they were in the midst of some very strange bubbles of planar matter located just a couple decks below where they currently are now. They turned flat, they encountered some weird monsters, they took some hits, they went swimming a bit, but eventually they made their way through those planar bubbles and arrived finally on the first class decks, where they discovered that life was very normal. Everyone was having a lovely time, enjoying their vacation. Nothing at all seemed to be wrong. They managed to convince one of their friends to take them to their leader, Vioni Opulos, who had taken command of the ship and was apparently planning a nefarious fate for those on the lower decks. When they met Vioni, she made them a very simple offer. 75,000 credits and a strict NDA. Very rich, never have to speak of this day again, and you get to survive. They turned down this offer, slammed the door in her face quite literally, and now here we are at the finale, and we will see how she and her security guard, Corporal Periaptus, react to this on this final episode of Starfinder Drift Crisis. and welcome back to our Starfinder Drift Crisis live play. When last we left off, our heroes, our PCs, had just quite literally slammed the door in the face of Vioni Opulos's very generous offer. How extremely uncouth of you. And she decided, very well, we'll do this the hard way. The hard way, of course, as always, involves rolling initiative. If I could have you all do so for me, please. Alrighty. So the top of our initiative order, very first to go, Camembert, you have just slammed the door in Vioni's face, and it is now your turn. What would you like to do now that you've done this? Surely you would simply like to make friends with her.
Yes. Just kidding. The opposite. So I cast Psychokinetic Hands. It's got a range of 25 feet. I'm well within my range. Because I want to knock the data pad out of her hands into, I guess, 15 feet away, so in front of me?
Sure.
I want her data pad. Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, let's see, as a precog, your spellcasting ability is, I believe, it is either dexterity or intelligence. So make either a dexterity or intelligence check, because you are sort of pulling an item out of my hands, so I want to see if your hand has enough strength to do so.
Okay, I'm gonna roll intelligence. It's a tiny bit higher.
Sure, go for it.
That's a 9! Doing great!
A 9! Cool. Yeah, unfortunately, a 9, you will cast Psychokinetic Hand and you will try and yank that data pad out of her hands, but she will sort of notice what you're doing and go, ah, and that too, how rude, and she will renew her grip on it.
I was hoping it was like the source of her power, and I'll get it, but anyway. Okay, alright, you got me. That was a bad try.
You still have a move action? Yep.
I want to move away, just out of Hopper's line of sight, so I don't get burnt. There we go. If that's a spot, I'm not sure. Am I on the table next to the table?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You're small enough that you can sort of squeeze in there, push the bench out of the way. Absolutely.
Cool. Is that a roll of cucumbers on the table? Should I eat some of that? I don't know. Anyway, my turn's done.
I mean, if you need a snack, sure. All right. Next up, however, is Vioni Opulos, and she is furious with you all, but she will turn to her trusty security guard there, the corporal who she has appointed here, and she will cast a spell on him. You don't know what she casts.
Oh, God.
And then she will just pull out her weapon. She has a laser pistol sort of on her belt that she will pull out, and she will aim at you all, and she will say, I see no reason this needs to get any more unpleasant. I've had much worse negotiations than this. I'm sure you'll see reason. And that's it. That's her turn.
Oh, this woman.
The corporal, however, gets his turn now. And he will... yeah, that's what he'll do. He will step up to Gary. And as he does so, he will pull out his the pike that is on his back. And then he will take a full attack with it.
A step and full attack?
You're darn right I can.
That feels like too many actions.
It helps when you're hasted.
Yeah.
First attack, however, is a natural 1, so he's too fast, apparently.
There we go.
Second attack, however, is a 26 against your KAC. Does that hit?
Yeah, it does. It does.
You will take 19 points of piercing damage as my pike sinks into you, and he will say, I'm sure you'll see reason and negotiate with her now. Hopper, you are up.
So I want to, I don't want to hold until later. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. You fling an object. I want to throw something at her for now.
Okay, so you can cast telekinetic projectile and chuck something at her. So go ahead and make a spell attack roll.
Got it. 22.
22 will hit her KAC. So go ahead and roll a d6 of bludgeoning damage on that. What are you chucking at her?
I am chucking because I don't know why I thought we were in like this empty room, but seeing what we have here, something off of this desk would be great. I think we got like some cups of coffee or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. This is kind of like a storage room, but it's clearly also like a makeshift break room at times, so you can easily, find a coffee cup to chuck at her and deal 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Would you like to use a move action at all to do anything?
Yes, I'm gonna stand here.
Okay. As you move that way, as you move through this square behind Gary, the corporal will get to smack you with his pike, because he has reach. That is going to be, a 27 total to hit.
All right, it hits.
So that will do 22 piercing damage to you.
All right.
That'll be his reaction. And with that, Tam, you are up.
That didn't hurt at all.
Cool. I have the gun already. I'm going to move here, behind this set of tables over here, sort of between these tables, I guess. And I'm going to shoot at Vianney with a biohack ready, an inhibitor, I should say. So let's see if that happens.
Sure.
It's 27 against KAC.
27 definitely hits her.
That AC is coming down. -2 is what we're doing. And this will be a painful injection theorem, too. So
Ow.
+2 on top of whatever the damage I do. We got 10 points of piercing damage.
All right. And you are reducing my AC by 2 as well, right?
By 2, yes.
I don't care for that one bit. It's very rude of you.
Good.
Thought you only made nice drinks. Gary, it is now your turn.
Sure. Gary raises his fist and tells Steel Ball here that striking a Void Empress security officer is a violation. Stand down and submit to arrest. I am authorized to take retributive action until you do so, and I will attack him with the hard light hand wrap just once. And that's 25 against EAC.
25 definitely hits EAC.
Excellent. For damage, we are looking at 15 bludgeoning.
15 bludgeoning damage. Yeah, he doesn't care for that. He sort of rocks back a little bit, but he's a hardy soldier. He's strong. He can take it. Alrighty then. Camembert, you are up at the top of round 2.
Okay, so my last thing to do anything, I'm going to go ahead and cast one last time Day's Weariness on our lovely Vioni. Okay, the DC is 17.
For a will save, she will attempt to resist this spell effect, and I will roll a natural 1. So that's unfortunate for me.
17 damage.
All right. So you see her visibly kind of sway on her feet as this spell takes hold. She flashes through, all of the business deals that she's done today, and she is noticeably less steady on her feet than before.
Yeah, you're fatigued. Boom. You burnt. And I'm just gonna just in case someone's mad at me, I will just be like, dun, 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 dun.
Go ahead and run away a little bit. Sure.
A little bit. I'm ready for 1 second.
All right. So next up is Vioni Opulos, looking a little bit tired, so fatigue will apply some penalties to her, and she'll have an unpleasant time, but she can still do things. And you will see her just sort of scoff, turn around from you all, and sort of make this unzipping motion in the air behind her, and you'll see this jagged rift tear behind her in reality, and she will just step through it, and it'll snap shut behind her, and she will disappear.
What the heck?
This little...
The worst.
Y'all will hear me mentally, whoever's closest to me mentally will hear me just go this little son of a... And I'm just really upset.
The corporal, however, is not affected and is still here, and will say, "Very well. If it is violence you have chosen, then I shall defend the Opulos Corporation with all honor." And he will take 2 attacks with his pike, 1 against Gary and 1 against Hopper, because you are both within his range. So first one against Gary will be a 26 against your KAC.
Yeah, that does it.
All right, you will take 14 points of piercing damage to your stamina.
No, I'll take 9 points of stamina and then 6 or 5 points into hit points. Because that's where we are, folks.
That's unfortunate.
Oh boy.
And then he will go ahead and make a second attack against Hopper, which will only be a 15.
Which does not hit.
All right, very good. And then he will go ahead and, this will be funny. As his move action, he will roll up into a ball, like a little pillbug ball, because he can do that.
Oh, wow. Love that.
Hopper, you are up.
So I will step forward and I'm going to see if this works the way that I think it'll work. 25.
25 definitely hits me. Is that a roll to attack spell?
I think you still have to make a save.
Yes, I will do so. Or I will try anyway. I rolled a total of 15.
Oh, you got it. It was one. I was 14. Dang. Okay. I try to reach out and touch you with a fatigue spell, but it doesn't quite stick.
Fool! I have done several marches through wilderness. I am not fatigued by a simple thing like this. Is what he would say if he wasn't rolled up into a ball.
Beautiful.
All right, Tam, you are up then.
Tam is going to move to the other side of the table here. He saw our foe disappear. Not sure if they're going to reappear anywhere, so he's going to sort of close the distance here while shooting steel ball. 20! 20 against KAC.
Yeah, unfortunately, we'll sort of glance off my carapace and will not quite manage to penetrate while I'm rolled up into a ball like that.
Oof. Okay. That's all for me. I moved, shot, that's it.
Very good. Gary, you're up.
Yeah, Gary sees this armored carapace. He's a savvy fighter. I know what's up. I'm gonna respond in kind. I will actually shift a little bit, start making my way around Steel Ball. But then for my standard action, what I'm gonna do is ready an attack, so that when this clown pops up, I'm gonna knock him. Knock him when he pops up out of his little shell.
Alrighty, you can do so. Top of the third round means that Camembert is up.
Do we get confirmation that him in ball form is like, we can't really penetrate that, or were you just assuming?
You're just assuming. You can always make like a, for him it would be a life science check to identify sort of what Ebolita's abilities would be.
Okay, I like that. I'll do that just in case. That's it. 8, so that's incredible. I'm doing an amazing thing right now.
An 8, so you are pretty sure with that while he is in ball form, he is literally impossible to hit. It can't be done. It simply is impossible.
It can be done, and I believe it, because that's how I rolled. So instead, I'm going to take my move action then, because I'm a little ding-dong. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, just away from him and towards the door, so 5,
Sure.
10, just ignore me while I count. 25.
Sure.
30. Okay, incredible. I'm going to take out my my gun and just hold action until he unrolls from his ball, because I believe it's not going to happen.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Sounds good. Sure. All right. So let's see. One thing you do notice as you move over there, you do pass within like a 10-foot reach. The 10-foot reach of his pike. He does not attack you.
Oh, okay.
So make of that what you will, I suppose.
I let everyone know. He's running scared.
Yes, that's definitely what it is. Let's see. He will, for his turn, he will just slowly roll himself as a little rolly ball 10 feet this way. He does technically leave Gary's reach if you want to hit him on his way out.
Yeah, if he's gonna be that like that about it, I'll go ahead and attack him. You guys want to play the game with me? Get back over here, Steel Ball. Only 15 against DAC.
Yeah, you're just so surprised by the fact that that's what he chooses to do that you just whiff. Alright, Hopper, you are up.
All right. So since that didn't work the way I wanted, I am going to use... I'm going to try to use Mind Thrust again.
Okay. On Steel Ball there?
Yeah. You'll have to make a will save.
A will save? I'm not great at those. But I did, in this case, roll a 21, so I will take half damage.
All right, gonna roll that damage. That is 6.
Alright, so 6 points of mental damage. Ow, that hurts.
Yes, it does. And then I'm gonna move, I'm gonna move over closer to Camembert.
Alrighty. Tam, you are up.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to move back here between Cam and Hopper. And I'm going to biohack Gary. So I'm going to do a basic booster on Gary. And that is going to do... you're going to get a +1 bonus to your AC, Gary.
Nice.
All right. And that's it.
So Gary is slightly hardier. Speaking of Gary, it's his turn.
Great. Gary's gonna step up, steal ball. I'm just gonna whack him. I'm not playing keep away with this guy. Making an attack. Nope. Failed miserably. Critically failed. The worst possible result.
Yeah, natural one will not do much, unfortunately.
Could have done worse.
Camembert, you are up.
Since I don't think that I can, I feel like he's impenetrable. I don't believe that would apply to magic. Maybe, right? I don't know. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna try to. I don't want to get Gary in my burst. That's why I'm trying to like figure out where it stands.
Sure. What's the? Is it like a?
It's a 15-foot cone. All right.
All right. So overheat.
Yes.
A reflex save from me. I rolled an 11.
Oh no! You take a full damage.
Oh mon dieu! I am fondue.
9. I'm doing it.
Very good.
And yeah, once again, the flame does come out of the wine glass, and I'm just holding it. It's been there the whole time.
Yep. Fantastic.
But the cucumbers have been ruined.
But maybe they're better because they're braised.
Maybe.
Braised cucumbers? Maybe space cucumbers could use some cooking. I don't know.
We'll find out shortly, perhaps. But at any rate, that ends Camembert's turn and takes us to an announcement. You hear the intercom crackle on. You hear Vione Opulos's voice, slightly out of breath. She says, "Attention, Opulos Entertainment guards. We do appear to have some hostiles attacking the bridge. If we could get some assistance dealing with them, it would be much appreciated. Thank you ever so much. Have a wonderful day." And the intercom shuts off.
Of course.
Uh-oh.
The corporal will then take this opportunity to suddenly begin to spin in place and pick up speed, and then make a rolling charge directly at Hopper. Gary can make an attack of opportunity if you so choose.
Gary will.
Thought you might.
18 against EAC.
Unfortunately, that will not hit. You will once again glance off the carapace, and he will make a... I'm going to attempt to bull rush Hopper with my rolling charge ability. How much does a 27 beat your KAC by?
By 10.
By 10? That's fun for me. Let's see. So, I will slam into you. I will knock you back 5 feet. But with a 10, actually, I won't manage to actually slam you into the door, so I will not actually do any damage to you. But you are knocked 5 feet directly back towards the door.
Got it.
Yeah, okay. And then that is my whole turn, unfortunately. And now you're up, Hopper.
I mentally reach out to him in my brain, and I'm like, "Oh, buddy, you know, I've dreamed of being able to just put my hands on some disrespectful customers, but you, oh yeah, you're better. You're worth it." And then I'm gonna go ahead and overheat in response.
Oh, very nice. Yes, you can easily make a 15-foot cone that does not hit Tam. So another reflex save from me.
Yep.
I rolled a 14.
You just missed it. You are gonna take full damage. 3. What? Oh god. Well, 3 fire. That must have been like
1 and a 2 on 2d8.
1 and
That's
a
rough.
2.
I'm sorry. Ugh.
Isn't it great?
It is.
Well, there you go.
I mean, for me, not so much for you. Tam, you are up, and this bug is up in your face.
Uh-oh. What is it to like just defend myself? Is that an action?
If you wanted to take a full action to take the total defense action, that increases your AC by 4, but that is your whole turn.
Yeah, that's what I want to do here.
All right. You can just sort of, curl yourself up into a similar ball and try and protect all the vital organs, and hope he does not hit you.
Yes, that's me.
Very good. All right, Gary, you are up to close out the round.
Alright, Gary's gonna chase the bug and smack him.
Yep.
Taking a step and then an attack. hopefully 23 against EAC. It's at least respectable.
23 will hit my EAC, yes.
Got him. 15 bludgeoning.
15 bludgeoning. Ow, don't care for that.
Gosh.
Alright, very good. Next up is Camembert. Top of round 5.
I have seen that perhaps it can be hurt in this form. I don't know. I've kind of run out of options, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot it with my gun.
When in doubt, cast gun.
24 EAC.
24 will hit.
Heck yeah. Okay. 10 Sonic.
Yes, 10 damage, and you still have a move action if you would like.
Yeah. I'm cool over here. I'm scared of going to buy that door. There's too much going on over there.
Alrighty, let's see. The Corporal is up now. It is his turn. He is going to unroll out of his ball form, back to his sort of standing form with the pike in his hand, and he's going to take 2 attacks. Now the question is, which of you will he hit? I think he will hit Gary once, and he will hit Tam once. He hasn't had the chance to hit Tam yet, though you are taking total defense, so that's good. So, first attack against Gary is a 19 against KAC, which might not hit you.
Get out of here. 19 is nothing.
Against Tam, however, is a 24. Does that still hit you?
Dang it! That just hits, yes!
Oh, that is your KAC, right? Just to confirm.
23. Yeah, KAC.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Is that with the addition from the...
Yeah, that's with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that will be 15 points of piercing damage, as despite your hiding, he will find his way through your defenses.
Great. Great.
And then, as his move action, I think he would step here. For reasons. So he's going to take a guarded step there, and then Hopper, you're up.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull out my gun and shoot. And I'm gonna use my pistol for this one. Let's see if this hits. Oh, 13.
13, yeah, will not get through my excellent armor and my carapace, unfortunately.
Alright, I will stay here.
Tam, you are up.
Okay, so Tam, looks like an attack of opportunity either way, if I'm trying to leave or if I'm trying to shoot. So I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to attack with the injector pistol with a biohack.
I will indeed get to make an attack of opportunity on you because you're making ranged attacks, so I will do that. I will roll a total of 33, which I imagine hits you.
That hits.
Okay, you will take 21 piercing, but you may still make your attack.
Nope, 10 against your KAC.
A total of 10 will unfortunately not quite work. He's looking beat up. Like, some of his carapace is cracked. Like, he's definitely taken some hits here. So y'all are making progress. Gary, you're up though.
Alright, now Gary will take that step so that he's next to Tam, so that if Tam gets hit again, might be able to help out. But in the meantime, he's just gonna keep beating this enemy. But that was garbage rolling for the 14 against EAC. Nowhere close. I got nothing else.
Sorry. Camembert.
I am going to have to go back to the basics, and I guess I like switch hands with my gun, because I guess what, Skittermanders? Ambidextrous. We have all, I guess the word is not ambi, it's like whatever this number for 6 is. And I attack. So that's 24 against EAC.
That hits.
Incredible. And here's the damage, buddy. 11, a little higher than last time.
11 sonic damage, very nice. Would you like to take your move action?
I'm gonna move a little bit. I feel like I'll just move slightly farther away. Alright, I'm over here now. Cool, what's up? Is this a door? This thing over here? Is that a door?
That's a door, yeah. That's a door.
Alright, I stand in front of the door just in case anytime happens.
After Camembert's turn, it is now Vioni's turn, and now might be the point at which she decides to get involved again. So I think, yeah, she's got her. You don't know what she's got. She's gonna come up and she is going to try and open the door, which is currently locked thanks to a hold portal. So I'm just gonna roll and see if she's able to bypass it, because, she has all the security codes, so it's entirely possible that she will not roll well enough to open the door. So, Hopper, you hear on the other side of the door someone trying to open it.
I will mentally communicate that to everybody.
You may do so. It is now Steel Ball's turn. He will take another couple of swings, I think. We'll go with... Tam was so much fun to hit last time, so we'll go with Gary and Hopper this time. Kind of spread the love. So first full attack on Gary will be an 18, which I can't imagine hits you.
Nah.
Second attack on Hopper will be also an 18. Incredible work, no notes.
That hits.
Oh, it hits Hopper. Oh, great. How fun for me. How sad. You will take 15 piercing damage from your stamina.
All right. I am out of stam.
Oh, no. Are you over into hit points yet, or are you just out of stamina entirely?
Just out of stam, that's all. So I'm over into hit points now. So I'll take the difference.
Oh boy, okay. So actual hit point damage. And then I will just, this is where you can use step up now, Gary, because I will step away from you. So you can indeed use step up.
I do it. I step up. So that I am still adjacent to him.
And he is surprised by this information because it's brand new information to him. Hopper, you're up.
All right. I will step this way and shoot at my boy Steel Ball. Does this hit? No, it does not.
9 against KIC.
All right. My gun. I got to clean my gun, and that's my turn.
Yeah, all right. Sounds good. Tam, you are up.
All right, so Tam is going to move down here next to this table in order to shoot at Steel Ball. Biohacking, as always. It doesn't matter. It hits the wall behind Steel Ball. Not good. 11.
Yeah, 11 unfortunately won't do it. My condolences. I'm so sorry.
Rough day. Rough day.
It can smell. It's the finale.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Gary, you're up.
All right, Gary is in position. I'm gonna go full attack this time. I've got no reason not to, other than I've been rolling horribly. So let's do it. The first one is a natural 20, 27 against EAC. I've done it. I won Starfinder.
Yay!
All right. Damage is 17. Well, I get to double that. Yep, 34 points of bludgeoning damage.
He is very shaky on his feet, and you have one more attack.
I sure do.
Finish him.
24 against EAC. This might be the finisher.
That hits.
17 more points of bludgeoning damage.
I had 2 hit points left. Please describe how you take out Corporal Steelball.
So yeah, the first attack is just this big overhead hammer strike that comes down right between his eyes, cracks the carapace. You can see like weird bug goo flowing down his face, and then reverse the torque completely to come up in an uppercut and just crush his mandibles. And it just continues all the way through, so he like spins around like 4 or 5 times, not even realizing that there's no more resistance.
And as you take out the individual who is technically your boss, I suppose, on several levels, yeah, he goes down.
Do you think that Gary absorbs the power of being his boss because he defeated him? And now he's the boss.
I pick up the corporal's badge, like, I'm the corporal now.
You know, that feels like that's how it works. Sure, why not?
I'm the
All right.
corporal now.
I'm in charge of security now. Top of the next round, Camembert, you are up, although there are no combatants in the room at this moment. It is still your turn.
Right. So how much time do we have before door opens? Or that I know my spell will be finished?
Well, A of all, you can drop it at any point in time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, totally. So the duration is 1 minute per level, which means that it would last for about 6 minutes. So you have time that you could hold it. It's also possible that if people really want to get in this room, they'll find another way. There are 2 other doors.
Yes, I hear that.
Or you can drop it at any point in time and just decide, hey, the door is going to be open now.
Okay, everyone, quick poll. Hopper said that our foe is across, right next to this door. Do I just open it and we just go in guns blazing? Do we do any prep? We good?
I need to get my stamina back. And just for funsies, I'm gonna take that serum of Faye's Fickle Fancy.
Before you do that real quick, I'm gonna run over to you guys. I have something. 30 feet. You already have a serum. So I'm gonna go ahead and just flop over to Gay. Who does not have a serum? Hopper, you have one. Gary, you have one?
I do not think I have one.
Yeah, I just threw a serum on Gary's body, and it is this guy right here. Serum of healing. So I'm gonna use it on you. How do I give it to you? I just hand it to you. Okay.
Yeah, you can hand it to him, and then he can take it on his turn.
When you hold it out to Gary, I'm just gonna say, I would save that. I am safe, and it will not be as effective on me as it might be on others. My body doesn't repair as well.
Are you a construct?
Yeah, I
Okay, I just listen, Gary. You are kind of a powerhouse. I'm pretty good at staying at the trouble. I'll give you one. I have an extra. It's not a big deal. So I like tuck it into your pocket. That thing that moms do when you say no to something, and so you just have it.
Yeah.
And then that's my action and my movement. So I'm good.
Okay. Hopper, it is your turn now. You can do as you wish.
All right. See what this does. Just gonna have some fun.
You need to roll 2d6 for me as you drink the Serum of Faye's Fickle Fancy.
Got it.
Finally.
I know, right? Finally.
You rolled 2 ones, so if you can roll once more for me.
Amazing. Just 1d6 or
Just
again,
1d6.
2ds. All right, cool.
Just 1d6 again.
It's broken. Has to be.
I'm gonna roll a d6 for you real quick. Great. Okay.
There's just no way.
So, 2 things happen. The first thing is you have a +1 luck bonus to AC for the next minute, so your AC goes up. But as you do this, you all see these, like, little sparkling clouds of magic start to surround Hopper's head, and Hopper is fascinated by these and is dazzled for 1 minute.
I am.
Boy.
Truly am. It's gorgeous. All right, I'll put that up on my...
Yeah, that is your turn.
That's my turn. And I'll move back here
Yeah, sure, you can do that.
if I can.
Sure. Tam, you're up.
Tam.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Tam's just. You're good. You're good. Tam's just gonna move. Just moved about right here. I don't think there's any actions I want to do right now, unless. No, I won't do any actions. I'm just gonna move here and sort of stay and wait on that door to open.
Okay. Gary, it's your turn. What would you like to do on your turn?
Sure. Gary will roll right up to the door, swivel their head right around to look at Cam and say, "I'm ready to continue our mutiny when you are." And I will ready an action that if a hostile creature comes within my reach, I will punch them.
Very good.
All right.
Cam, it is your turn. Would you like to open the door?
Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this. And I release the holds. Do I have to touch it, or is it just range?
It's range.
Okay. Boop. Okay. I do it from there. I don't know why. I just
Okay.
do it from there.
Sure.
So I release
Just in
the-
case.
Just in case. I'm scared.
You release the hold portal. The next turn is Vioni, and on her turn, she will open the door. Gary may punch her in the face as she opens the door because she was not expecting you to be there.
Yeah!
She is flanked by, you see, 2 guards behind her, weapons at the ready to deal with the interlopers.
29 against EAC.
29 definitely super hits. Although, yeah.
And that's 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
13 points of bludgeoning damage. Cool. So, A of all, she takes that 13 points of bludgeoning damage. But as her reaction, she will cry out in pain, and you, Gary, will feel a forceful reverberation through your body as she magically enhances that cry of pain. I need you to make a fortitude save, please.
Fortitude save, you say?
Fortitude.
21.
21 will succeed, so you will take half of the damage that I'm about to roll. I have rolled 5 damage, so you will take 2 points of, I believe it is, yes, force damage. So, from her shout.
Okay. As this happens, and I like smack Vioni in the face, and I see the other 2 security guards there, I'll say, "We're doing a mutiny. Would you like to join us? Would you like to join us in overthrowing your corporate overlords?"
Yay.
It's funny. Make a diplomacy check.
Yay.
Yay! 11.
11.
Amazing.
They are disinclined to join your mutiny at this time. So it's Vioni's move action to open that door, and then she gets punched in the face for that, and she doesn't care for that. She still has a standard action. Yeah, I think she will just... No, because you're next to her, and you'll punch her in the face if she casts a spell. So never mind, I will take a 5-foot step back.
I mean, I step up to her.
Oh, Gary! Gary, what you doing about that?
Yeah, you sure do. Okay. Oh boy. All right, Hopper, you're up.
All right. You know, Hopper's just in this wonderful daze, but she sees these people talking to Gary, and she'll step up and say, "Why don't we just be friends? You know, it's so beautiful out. Why not?" And I'm gonna try to charm. Can I see this guard, or is there only one door open?
They're both open. It's the double door, so you can see the guy
Okay.
with the... Yeah.
I'm gonna try to charm this guard. Is that possible?
Absolutely it is. Yeah, you can see them.
Roll a 1, please.
Yeah, because I do get a bonus because you are currently attacking my allies, specifically my boss. So I am going to get a bonus to that. And I have rolled very well, a total of 28. So I am unfortunately not so charmed by you.
How dare. Okay. Moving right along.
All right. Oh, it's the guard's turn. That's fun. Well, they've just seen Gary pop their boss in the face. And, you know, then ask them to do a mutiny, which they're not particularly inclined to do. So I think what's going to happen is this guy in white is going to take a step back and then fire his Scorch Gun at Gary.
No.
But a 14 against EAC won't do it.
Nah.
And then this guard is just going to use his weapon to provide covering fire for Vioni. So I'm going to make an attack real quick just to see if I can hit the 15 AC, which I do. So that will boost her AC should anyone attempt to harm her, which surely no one would. Tam, you're up.
Tam is going to move over here about 10 feet. Going to shoot at the red guard. I want to slow him down a little bit, so biohack, of course. Can't not do that. Why do I keep rolling 11?
Yeah, 11 unfortunately will not hit him.
Tam just goes, dang it, and that's it. Once more.
Gary, you're up.
Great. So these 2 security guards are all suns out, guns out, right? They don't have melee weapons in hand?
They have like a knife on their belt, but not in their hand at the moment.
But not in hand. That's an important distinction. So I'm just going to go ahead and boldly step so that I'm in between all 3 of the enemies. And I'm going to punch Vioni. And as I do, I'm still like looking towards the security guards. And I'm like, you know, I'm thinking about unionizing the security force. The benefits are quite something, and you should reconsider. And that's a 21 against her EAC.
21 hits her EAC. You can't make me fight against unions, man. This is terrible. This is awful. Terrible for my public image.
That's 17 bludgeoning damage to Vioni.
She can't use that. Great, okay. I'll take the 17 bludgeoning damage.
And that's my turn. I stepped and I struck.
That hurts. Camembert,
I have a question.
tell me your question.
Did I get Roberto's number earlier?
Did you ask for it?
I feel like I gave him my number, but I don't know if that happened off camera, like if we were recording or not. But I don't know that he gave me his. I'm just asking. You can say no. It's okay.
You definitely wanted to get his number. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rewind, roll a diplomacy check to try and get his number.
Oh my god, this is amazing. This is Starfinder, everybody. Let's get people's numbers. This happens.
Starfinder is a great game.
Says it's dirty 20.
You know what? That'll work. Sure, you have his number. What do you want to do with that information?
I just use my this is like the whole turn. I just use that to I turn on my comms and like my cool whatever Starfinder spacesuit, and I just call him, and I'm giving him a call. Ring ring.
I love it.
Hey,
Okay,
Alex. Hey, Alex. Ring ring.
You use your turn to call the guy you were flirting with a few minutes ago. Sounds good.
I will summarize. If I ring him up, if he picks up, I'm trying to get him to come to our side. I'm trying to convince him that this is all a sham. We should unionize. This is like capitalist swine, and that we should do mutiny. And he should believe me because I'm really nice.
You're not really persuasion checks against the GM, but
I'm just trying to do something interesting in this game.
roll another diplomacy check to see if your 6 seconds of word vomit on him will convince him to come help you.
Okay, I believe in myself, even if you don't. It's fine. 13? Oh my god, what's happening?
You got a lot of words out. You're not sure if he's going to come to your aid or not, but I love the energy.
Fine. And then I move. God, just go. I just move behind Hopper. I'm scared. Okay.
All right. Now it's Vioni's turn. Host sucks. I cast a spell. Gary, you can attempt to hit me for it.
I can't allow this spell to stand.
But I will use my reaction to impose a penalty while you attack me. So feel free to continue.
Well, I critically failed, so it's all going according to plan.
Waste of my disrupt attack, I suppose. Oh well. And as you see her stand in her space, suddenly several other holographic versions of her will spring up around her as I cast Mirror Image.
Of course.
Word.
And then, now that you've used your reaction, I will move all of the way away from you. And she will yell out as she goes, See, these people, they're just so terrible, you know? They're attacking me for no reason. Help me! Hopper,
Ooh, okay. I hear her say, attacking me for no reason. And I don't like that. But I want to see if let me see how far this is. How far does it have to be to cast Zone of Truth?
Zone of Truth, I believe, is a 30-foot emanation around you.
Around me. Okay, I'll hold on to that. But I am going to start, approaching.
My apologies, it's a 20-foot sphere.
20-foot sphere around me, or I can is there a range for that sphere?
It can be anywhere within, 30 feet of you.
Okay, I'm going to come out of this room and be like, what did you say? And I'm going to cast Zone of Truth around her.
Oh my gosh. I love this.
Just for the heck of it.
I love this. This is very funny.
I'll see if she can save against that.
Yeah, we're going to make a will save about that. I rolled a natural 1.
Finally!
I think we're gonna beat the game this way. Let's go.
Amazing.
I'm screenshotting this as proof.
I'm like, can you repeat that? And in my very customer service, I say this mentally because I cannot physically yell. I can only get aggressive in my head. So yeah, you just see me staring at her like daggers, but I'm like, what did you say? And yeah, I'll cast Zone of Truth. And that'll be my turn.
As the Zone of Truth sinks in, she begins to repeat what she says, and she says, these people, they're attacking me They're attacking me! They're attacking me! Which is true.
It is.
Okay, everyone on your turn as a bonus action, just ask her a fun question. Okay, let's go. Yay.
Okay, it's the guard's turn. They are unnerved by what is happening, but do not yet have reason to, start murdering their boss. So they are going to continue with their particular course of action. Gary has used his reaction, hooray. So this guard is going to move back a little bit just to kind of defend the boss, and as he does so, he is going to attempt to make a trick attack against Gary.
Oh no.
But that will not hit the DC to trick you, so it will just be a normal attack with my Scorch Gun, which is a 26 to hit your EAC. Does that hit?
Sure.
Marvelous. Just 10 fire damage, no big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. I'm fine. Everything's going really, really great.
Yeah. This other guy will sort of do the same thing and kite around you and step up here and make another trick attack against you, maybe. Rolled the same thing on trick attack, so I will not trick you, but we'll see if I can hit you. 29, I assume, hits your EAC for 6 fire damage.
All right.
That's Magard's turn. Tam, you're up.
Tam, gonna move the 30 feet to here. Since I'll come here to Gary, I want to shoot Gary with the serum that I have of healing.
You can shoot him while you're right next to him if you want. You could hand him one, but I'm assuming Gary won't take it. So, if you wanted to take a shot while you're right next to him, sure.
Well, I'll ask Gary. Do you want this? Will you take this healing?
It is not a matter of refusal. It's that it is less effective on my circuitry. But I am sustaining significant amounts of damage, and you can see there are like parts of his chassis are starting to melt into slag, and there are holes forming and cracks all along the metal. It's very clearly taken an incredible amount of damage.
Yeah, but it won't do the full healing, right?
Just to get this out of the way because it's coming up.
Yeah.
Because of my robotic body, healing is only half as effective against me. So it's not completely useless, but it'll be it's like half damage, but it'll be half healing.
Never mind. We're gonna shoot White Guard.
Okay.
23 against KAC.
Definitely hits him.
12 piercing.
12. He takes that. Do you want to use a biohack on me?
Yes. This will be. We're gonna drag down your AC. So -2 penalty AC.
You want to do the hampering as well?
Yes, to slow them down by 50%.
Very good. I am also slow now. I don't care for that one bit.
Nice.
And I believe that will take us to Gary's turn.
Great. So I will. I'll start rolling away on my damaged treads, and as I do, I'll turn to Hopper and Tam and say, "Stay on the guards." And it'll take me a full 30 feet to get right next to Vioni, and I will strike out of there.
All right, go for it.
Let's see here. 22 against EAC.
Definitely hits.
And now she's got images. So what does that look like for me?
Yes, so go ahead and roll a D3. Rolling a 3 is good for you.
1!
You rolled a 1, so your hit pops one of the images. She now only has 1 image and herself.
All right. Well, hey, whittling down the images is also a good thing. So that's my turn.
Exactly. Got to get him down. Cam, you're up.
All right, I move into the fray over here. That's 30 feet, I think. And just bonus action. Hey, Gary, are you still recording, or are you all messed up now?
My memory banks are intact still.
Incredible. All right, I just everyone else, for your knowledge, let's make this bird sing, as they say. I'm gonna go ahead and use my sonic rifle, and I'm gonna attack the Opulus guard on the left here. That's 27 against EAC.
On a natural 20. Yep.
It's also a natural 20.
That'll crit roll double damage.
Incredible. So that's 16.
That's respectable.
Oh, and he's deafened now as well.
And he's deafened. That's true.
You can't hear the lies. Don't know if that was a good idea.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. All right, it is Vioni's turn. Vioni really thought she got away from this robot, but apparently not. One more time with her last 3rd level spell, she will cast a Destructive Rebuke at you, which will not provoke attacks of opportunity, and I need you to make a Fortitude save, please.
Ooh, I feel like this is an important one. 21!
The DC is 20. That will succeed. You will take half damage.
Sounds good.
And you won't be flat-footed like I wanted to make you. I have rolled 7, so you will take 3 points of force damage. And then she will... Let's see, I would really like to get away from you. But you are also scary Gary. So... fine, we'll just eat the AOO. I'm not that scared of you. Go for it, attack me.
That was a mistake. Attacking, rolling 28 against the AC.
28 hits, roll a 50-50 shot. High is good for you.
Just grab her.
I popped another image.
You popped the image, but now it's just her again.
But there's no more images.
Hopper, you're up.
I walk out. She's out of my zone of truth, isn't she? Or is she right on the edge of
It's like a 20-foot sphere, so nah, she's still in it.
Excellent. So I am going to raise my pistol at the guard. I'm like, I bet you don't even care about this guard, do you? And I'm gonna try to hit him.
She does not answer because she knows that the truth will not help her at this moment.
And then I'll look at him and I'll be like, she's gotten real quiet all of a sudden. And I'm not even, this is all telepathic. But I'm basically broadcasting everybody. So you all hear me like just really different from how I normally sound. I'm just like, yeah, your boss is trash, man. And then let's see if I hit 22. Does that hit?
22 definitely hits him. You were trying to hit the red one?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so that definitely hits him.
And that is 12 piercing.
12 piercing damage, and I want you to make either a diplomacy or an intimidate check.
We're gonna be diplomats. Why not? Boom. 26.
26. Okay. All right, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. This guard that you just shot sort of looks back and forth between you and his boss and you and his boss and just doesn't do anything this round.
Nice.
The other guy, however, just took a real hard shot and was deafened by Camembert, so he's a little irritated at the moment, and he will try and trick attack you. A natural 1 on the roll to trick, so don't love that, so I'll just roll the attack.
Wow.
But a natural 20 on the attack roll.
Wow.
So, yeah, you'll take some damage there. Specifically 15 fire damage.
Oh, I was confused. Okay, thanks.
The white icy guard shot at you that you deafened. Tam, you're up.
Fiona, we're coming for you. 11! Why do I keep rolling 11s? I have this tabletop set to 11. This is the Spinal Tap of tabletops. I don't like it. All right.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay here, Tam. I'm gonna stay here.
All right. Gary, you are up. She's looking rough. She's taken some good hits, and a couple more will take her out.
Well, let's see if we can make it happen. I'm gonna trundle on down next to her and take a swing with a 28 against EAC.
Hits.
There are no images to worry about, so she's gonna get popped for 18 points of damage.
Good solid hit in the back of the head as you come up. She definitely felt that one. Camembert.
It's me again.
It is.
I move here, so I've got some line of sight. And I just say, yes, Miss Vioni. So, just if you don't answer at all, the answer is no. If you answer yes, then your answer is yes. Did you, with full knowledge that there are survivors on the lower decks, that you were going to destroy it? If yes, then say yes, and if no, then say nothing.
You've never seen someone die from a look, but if anyone could do it, Vioni would be murdering you with her eyes right now because she knows that she cannot say yes.
Huh. Incredible. What a great job. I hope you all got that on film, Gary, and then I shoot my gun that I have because I'm out of spells. Okay, that's gonna be a 17 against EAC.
That wouldn't hit, except she's fatigued, thanks to you from several minutes ago.
I forgot, that was a long time ago. Yay.
So that hits.
Incroyable, normal hits, 12.
12 sonic damage. She is teetering on her feet. She is so close. And as she takes her turn, she just stares daggers at you and she says, "There's something I can say that is truthful. I really hate you." And she will... Yeah, she's gonna do it. She will just puncture the veil at you, Camembert. So...
Okay. I deserve that.
Two rifts suddenly appear in front of you and outshoot these tiny microscopic needles. And she's doing it as a full action. Gary can make an attack of opportunity.
Gary will make an attack of opportunity.
Yay.
Go for it.
18 against EAC.
Hits.
Nice. 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
She had 15 hit points. Gary, would you like to describe how you defeat this capitalist?
Sure. So, as she goes through the motions of casting a spell, focusing all of her hatred on Camembert, Gary just grabs her by the shoulders, lifts her up, and slams her on the deck, maybe 3 or 4 times until she just stops moving, and then releases her.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful. She is laying on the deck. Gary has defeated her. You can hear a pin drop in the room. The guards at this point, with that latest revelation, have absolutely no interest in fighting the four of you. What do you do in this moment? You have defeated her. You are on the makeshift bridge of the ship. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna look for the PA, and I want to beckon Gary over to the holographic system that I'm sure they'll have across the ship.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a central audio one as well as a video one that you can send to the various projectors and screens and such around the ship.
Absolutely. And I want Gary to broadcast all of the major points of what's actually happened on this ship to everyone.
Gary, broadcast a stream highlight reel. You can
Literally.
certainly, you can certainly move to do so. As you arrive at that computer, sort of the central computer that it looks like Vioni was using to maintain notice of the ship, you see on the screen an alert from an incoming transmission of some sort that she appears to have blocked from, actually reaching them, before she was so badly beaten. Do you want to do anything with that transmission before you plug Gary in?
Yeah, I do. Do we get to listen to it?
Yeah, it looks like an incoming, radio transmission. Someone's trying to hail the ship, basically.
Oh, I let everybody know, mentally. It looks like somebody's trying to get in contact with the ship, just really casually. And I'm like, let's listen. And I open that channel to hear what they're trying to say.
Right, absolutely. You open the channel, you see the image of a Lashunta man appear on the screen, and he says, greetings! Hello, potentially disabled vessel. My name is Sidrent of the Starfinder Society. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with this day?
I speak out loud, and I'll say, "Hi, yes, hello, my name is Hopper, and we are here. It seems we're quite stranded. Can you tell us what may have happened and why you're here?"
Well, I can't say for certain what happened, but it certainly appears that a number of ships have had quite a significant issue lately. We've had ships suddenly emerging from the drift all over this sector, and yours looked particularly badly damaged. I've been trying to hail you for some time.
I wonder, how long have you been trying to hail us, sir?
Just several hours at least, off and on. We were almost ready to turn around, to be quite honest. We assumed no one was left, but the ship appeared to have power, so we tried our best.
And no one tried to make contact. I'll glare back at Vioni, and I'm just like, what is wrong with you? And I'll look back and say, yes, we absolutely need help. If you can provide any assistance, it would mean so much to us. Our lower decks are in quite this just terrible shape, to be honest. And if you have any supplies, yes, we would require that.
Yes, of course, yes, your lower decks look like they've taken, quite a beating, so we'll send some Starfinders over at once to help you out. We're a bit of a trek from home, to be honest, but if you're in need of supplies or assistance, we can certainly help you do so.
Absolutely. And we'll be broadcasting for just a moment, so if you see anything come across your feed, it's truly what happened on this ship. And then I'll...
That's a very ominous sentence. Sounds wonderful.
It is. I beckoned Gary over to the system, and
Yeah. Sure. Gary broadcasts a highlight reel, including the survivors in the lower decks, footage of all the people down there and all the things that they've done to not just focusing on the tragedy, but sort of the way they came together and are surviving and staying strong down there despite the hardships. Then I'll cut all the way to the meeting that we had where Fiona was attempting to get us to sign non-disclosure agreements and try to force us to sort of forget about the lower decks entirely. And then just a very, very brief snippet of right before she died, when she specifically was talking to Cam and said, "I hate you," and tried to kill her. And then I leave out everything else.
Very good. You can do this. Surely this, takes several minutes, and you see the guards that are with you that watched all this unfold. You can see their faces just turn to shock and horror as they look at this story, and they realize there are people down there. They immediately, say, thank you so much for your assistance, and sort of rush off to try and get assistance down to the lower decks as quickly as possible, and offer you, of course, any assistance that the four of you need.
And then I'll also hop on the PA system and address everyone on the Void Empress and say, please feel free to leave a review for the Apolos group. We really appreciate any tips to our service that may have risked their lives trying to keep up your satisfactory experience here on the Void Empress. Thank you all so much, and I hope you enjoyed the trip.
Did you mention the drink vouchers?
Oh, absolutely. Do not forget, please use those drink vouchers as soon as you can. But remember that we do remember your faces and your attitudes, so you may or may not have those redeemed. Thank you.
With that final set of morning announcements, or evening announcements perhaps at this point, Hopper can sign off the PA. You are able to, over the next several hours and day or so, work with the Starfinders to get aid down to the lower decks. You are able to rescue Nikiski and the Rosemarys and everyone else who was down there. Anyone who's left on the, the second floor, Instance and Savidia are, of course, able to be rescued as well. There are, of course, a number of people who cannot be found who may have been lost on this voyage, but the most important thing is that, everyone was able to pull together, work together, and manage to survive. As you're working with the Starfinder Society, you hear stories from them as they said that there have been multiple ships, so many ships thrust out of the drift, all sorts of weird planar energies being spat out, rumors of spectra appearing in places that they've never appeared before. And out here in remote space, they're not really able to access the drift or contact home with any sort of reliability. So while you are safe for the moment, it will be a bit of a trek and a journey home. But that, I think, perhaps, friends, is a story for another time as this chapter comes to a close. Thank you all so much for playing with me. I hope you all had fun on this journey. I hope those of you at home watching had fun watching. It was a privilege and an honor to be able to share this story with the four of you and all of you out there. The Drift Crisis is not over. There are many mysteries yet to be solved, many things to be uncovered yet, but I think these heroes have earned perhaps some pool time and a few extra drink tickets. What do y'all think?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
He's about ready to fall apart anyway, so he needs some downtime.
Yeah, that chassis is going to need some repairs, and maybe not some repairs done by the Opulos Corporation, I think.
All right.
I'll be handling those things.
We'll do that
I think
ourselves.
So. Yeah. But with that, I will say once again, thank you all so much for joining us. We hope you've all had a lovely time. And with that, we will sign off from our Starfinder Drift Crisis Live play. Goodbye, friends.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.